few weeks before I went blind. You know, I had to leave the production, remember?
Really? That's right, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
James Earl Jones is with us. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Good to see you.
The movie is Field of Dreams, based on W.P. Kinsella's Shoeless Joe.
Yeah.
But I just said to you, you know, it's good to see you, Toronto, and you said Matawan, John Sayles, and I said, no, it wasn't the film festival in Toronto, which you attended, on your day off from Fences on Broadway. It was during Master Harold and the Boys at Ed Mirvish's Royal Alexandra Theatre.
Yes.
And you said...
Those of you Torontonians will remember that I bugged out on you. I started going blind. I had a detached retina. One night I was on the stage, and suddenly this shadow was looming up in the bottom of my vision. And, went to a wonderful Canadian doctor, and he said we should treat it now. We should treat it tomorrow. So I called the stage manager, and I couldn't go on that night. He said, don't even fly home, we should do it here. And I called my wife, she said, please, we'll take a chance, come home.
And fortunately, here we are, and you're healthy, happy.
Yes, I can see.
And you've increased the Canadian content in your life, yet again. I was thinking, not only because of Field of Dreams and W.P. Kinsella and doing the movie, as playing Terrence Mann in the movie, but working with Marty Short on Three Fugitives. And I thought, well, there goes James again, Canadian content. He'll do that movie on Colonel Julian yet.
Wow, speaking of Canadians, huh?
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
Canadian content.
Yeah.
When did Field of Dreams enter your life, James? Because we know Phil Robinson had a dream for 6
Yes.
years.
Last spring, the script was sent to me, and I opened it, and I started crying. The first words, you know. And I didn't know what I was crying about. And that was okay, because I kept crying. And I kept reading and kept crying. And I hadn't even gotten to my character yet. So by the time I got to my character, I was taken by the story. It didn't matter what my character was. And that's kind of what the whole event was about. It was to tell a story. And everybody, I think, joined it for a very similar reason. I joined it, of course, to work with Kevin and Bert, you know, and Ray, who I'd just seen in the movie, you know, one of his first
You see
movies.
Dominic and Eugene? Or was it something wild?
No, it was something wild, yeah.
Wasn't he good?
Scary. I'd seen Kevin in a scary one about the boys in Texas. I forget the title of it.
Not the Western.
No, about the boys. He wore a tuxedo through the whole movie. And I said, Kevin, you know, I saw you in that movie. Now, I didn't know who you were then. I didn't know. Wasn't sure if I liked your character there. He's good. But one often joins a movie to work with certain people. And this is the case.
Well, Ray Liotta and Kevin Costner certainly have stories about working with James Earl Jones, and Ray Liotta gets so excited
I see.
because of his theater background. I said, did you and James Jones discuss theater? And he said, no,
He didn't.
we discussed other things.
Right.
And I thought, well, you certainly have
Dogs.
other things to discuss. While we're on Canadian content, I have another question for you. Have you still got that Canada hat that you bought at the airport on your way to Toronto? Remember you had a hat that you were very proud of wearing in Toronto?
Yeah.
You've got the hat.
I do, yeah.
Are you and Burt Lancaster old friends?
Yes, from Sesame Street. The original, I think the first 2 episodes of Sesame
Now, James,
Street.
who'd have thunk when I asked if you and Burt
Right.
Lancaster were buddies, you'd say, yes, Sesame Street.
From that far back, yeah. And I enjoy sitting down with him. He's an actor who, certain things bring him alive in a way that's just astounding to watch. In private, I mean, not just the movies, but in private, he's astounding to be with.
Did you meet W.P. Kinsella when he visited the set? Were you on location when he arrived?
No, I met his family. Maybe I did. His wife and daughter was so spectacular, I think I got sidetracked by meeting them.
You know, after watching Field of Dreams, there's something I have to get back to you, because you said at one point that you've always hoped that you would be involved in work that changed hearts and minds.
Oh, thank you.
And I think one of the things Field of Dreams does to people, the father-the-son relationship, the importance of it, and the dream deferred, and the sense of a man letting his dreams become reality is so moving that the audience I saw it with in a crowded theater in Toronto, you could hear the sobbing.
Really?
So I understand you saying you picked up a screenplay, read it, and began to cry.
Realized that I was being taken on a ride, you know, and a very subjective one. I'm glad that affects other people the same way. Yeah.
It's a pleasure to see you again. Hope to see you in Toronto again.
Okay.
Thank you.
I look forward to it.
All right. Don't forget your hat.
All right.
James Earl Jones. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, will you let me be stage struck and ask you to sign this photo so I can carry it on?